And we are back. Baldur's Gate 3. So, we're in the Forge area. I think, though, before... Well, not before we get too far. Because we don't have a long way to go, but before the boss, we're going to definitely get some rest. And we're going to do a little exploration. We need to go this way. There's a bit of a fight over here.
Should mind my step.
So we'll do that. These skellies have some stuff. Dark Justiciar mask for a little extra intimidation. I'm just gonna add that to my wares. We'll read. Nothing there. A bit of that, thank you. A little gold, thank you. Alright. Commence the combat against, just to show you, some animated armor. Now, they're a little kind of behind cover. So, I think Shadowheart.
Ready.
Let's get the sword singing. That can help us out a bit.
Have to keep going.
Come up here just a touch. And let's get animated. Spiritual weapon. Up there. Okay. Now, actually, and we'll end her turn. Terry. Let's see here. Begin with the ranged ambusher. 60 on that one. It was a hit. Okay. Good. Take that one down. Now we're invisible. Do we get anything? 84%? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that shot. Okay. And as bonus action, we'll just throw our Hunter's Mark right there. Good.
Fools these mortals be.
Our Gale, I think just some... Well, let's see. I think, you know what, we're going to rest. Let's just go level 3. So one shot there. That one's out of range. So actually, let's bring it down to 2, and just do 1-2 on you, and a 1-2 on you. All right.
Swift and lethal.
lae'zel, let's get to work. Let's bring you forward
True.
and get to throwing, of course. Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. Okay, so we may have to... I don't know if we can actually... That's an action. We don't have enough to do that. We have no spell slots currently. What about just a firebolt? 25% and 25. Well, let's at least do something or try. Bring him in, which will be good. Alright, both of them were distracted by spiritual weapons, so that's nice. Boom. Alright, Terry, let's get to work, buddy. Boom, that one's down. Invisible again, so we get advantage on our next shot. And we miss. Gale, why don't you just throw down some fire right here? Good.
Victory awaits.
lae'zel, can you throw the armor? don't know if we actually have the aim yet currently. Yeah, that's still in the way, so that's fine. Then in that case, go up the net. I don't think you'll need extra advantage for this.
In
Oh.
my best interest.
There we go. Now, that goes up there. Some mithril right here, if I remember correctly. We can go down here to go grab it. But we can also grab some later, namely right there. So,
Don't waste a step.
let's go there. Make our way down. This is very Lord of the Rings, especially because you got this little part here. No one tosses a dwarf. You know, that area. The Mines of Moria. Alright, let's actually get a short rest before this next battle, because there's a lot of fiery enemies that are coming up that might cause us some trouble. Not like a lot of trouble, you know, just could cause us some. In fact, let's separate. Let's do a Misty Step right over here with Terry. Get that started. Lots of fire. Like I said. Heat metal. Can cause you to like drop your weapon and stuff. It's okay, Terry. You're doing well. Broke concentration on Hunter's Mark, but we didn't have it applied. It's just basically losing our free application, so to speak. Okay. Now. I'm gonna go invisible here. At least I thought. Okay. There we go.
Ready.
Just get a little bit of space. And on top of that, let's hide.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Gale, let's get you to... Let's get you some higher ground. That's what I'm thinking. Excellent. Go over here. Now we got... If we do kill one of these, they explode, which is a bit of a problem. Let's just give them each a tap. Breaks their concentration on the heat metal. That's good. All right, Shadowheart. How about you give us a bit of healing there? And I think lae'zel will probably need that extra heal. She taken a good amount of damage, so that'll be it. All right, throw you. Is there any death throw we could do? I was hoping we could just throw it to its death. But we can't. We'll just throw it over there. That works. That works as well. Let's go ahead and get that action. Take you. Throw you. Oh, that failed. Let's... Oh, I was going to say, let's try it again. Throw you at you. Good. Get out of the fire. Grab yourself some heals. Alright, saved on the heat metal. That's good. They're detecting presence. Hence why we moved. Because he turned invisible. They're just like, they were here. Let's see if they're still here. Alright, Terry. Let's get to work, buddy. There we go. That's how you do it. Just stay back. Give each one of these a tap. Actually, you'll get double tap. Okay. lae'zel. Let's get to throwing. Double kill. Nice.
No time to waste.
There we go. All right.
Eager for battle.
Come over here, out of the fire for a moment.
Still in control.
Now,
Just.
they do have some ingredients on them, though, for fiery whatnots. Take all of that. Shar and registry.
Always
I
room for
resist.
more.
This mithril vein. Boom. Let's grab that ore.
Pave my path with corpses.
Ready to
My cast
burst.
with bones.
All right, well, let's come on back. And before we go to the forge part here, we actually want to come over here as well, but I do want to get some rest. So let's turn in for the evening, shall we?
Better not be cursed.
In the day. Yes.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Stop squat. Both of you. Her relic. This is about the artifact, isn't it?
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Well, I do agree with Shadowheart. Because we kind of have to. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us.
You hear that, lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor.
Alright, so how about we just rest, both of you? Tempers will be cooler in the morning.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
Just so
You
upset.
had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Shadowheart, stop. Don't have to do this. Let's keep our party together. lae'zel's valuable to us as a party member. That didn't work. We'll use some inspiration. That also didn't work. We'll use one more inspiration. We'll go with whatever happens to happen. It really doesn't want us to pass that roll. Okay.
It's already done.
Not yet, King Yank.
There is no way to prevent bloodshed. You have to choose.
Well, we have to side with our lady friend, don't we? Side with Shadowheart.
May your death be slow and your agony great.
Well, now we've got to basically kill our party member. So looks like lae'zel's gonna be out of this. Probably too close, yeah. Let's see. Give me a chance to move. Me and Gale are gonna come hang out. A couple of buddies. I don't think. Actually, we can see there. Yeah. So there we go. See, we could have just reloaded a save before that, but essentially I'm kind of treating this in a way like honor mode. So now we have to get ourselves a new party replacement for lae'zel. So, Karlach, where are you at, buddy? Is Karlach even here? Or maybe we have to do this in the morning. Because I'm not seeing, like, Will or anyone else. So, in that case,
Let's have a look.
let's come get all of this loot. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Open that. Send that to camp. All of this, send to camp. Well, I'm like bent in half. What day? We're missing a sleeping bag. Hello, Scratch. Sorry you have to see this, buddy.
Seems
Karlach.
like a good moment to talk.
Shadowheart versus lae'zel. Can't believe old Mysteria defeated a Githyanki warrior. I've underestimated her. Won't make that mistake again. I'll miss lae'zel. But I guess it was never going to work with that artifact on the line. May she rest in, well, something more exciting than peace. She deserves that much.
Come on, we're heading out.
Aces.
Okay, so now I've got to basically get Karlach to... Do I want her to be a Eldritch Knight? Or do we want a... I mean, for this upcoming fight, I'd rather be a thrower. There might be a barbarian kind of thrower we could go with, maybe. Or an Eldritch Knight. Either way, I'm going to respec Karlach for our build. So, give me a moment to do that, essentially. Stats aren't optimal. We just kind of went with what she had initially. Let's regroup everybody. So I'm going to get Karlach respect, figure out a build for her. It's either going to be Eldritch Knight, maybe a barbarian type of thrower kind of build, maybe even a monk, you know, get up there and unarmed or something. Not sure. I'll think on that. But through the magic of editing, give me just a second. Be right back. Okay, so We got Karlach. We're going to go with, instead of Eldritch Knight, we're going to go Throw Zerker. Basically, it's a barbarian berserker that specializes in throwing. Here's our stat layout currently. 6 main stats are going to be our strength and our con. So we get, you know, +5 saving throws, and then +5 saving throws for each of these. So let us confirm. Now let's get to leveling her up just a bit, shall we? So first couple of points of Barbarian are pretty straightforward. Reckless attack, danger sense, advantage on dexterity, saving throws against traps, spells, and surfaces. Pretty straightforward. Level 3. So here is our first real choice we have to make. We're going to go with Berserker, which is what she was before. We get their Frenzy, so, you know, but we also get Enraged Throw, so we can pick up an item, creature, and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone. So right there, very nice. Level 4, for our feat, we are going Tavern Brawler again. Just as a reminder, when you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strength modifier is added twice to the damage and attack rolls. And as far as which one we're going to bump up, I mean, I might as well just bump up strength. It doesn't really add much to our, you know, modifiers and stuff. Who knows, maybe we get an extra bump to that to bring it up to 18 later. Maybe, maybe not, but either way, we'll go with that. And for level 5, we get our extra attack and fast movement when we're not wearing heavy armor. All right, so let's look at getting her all geared up. So we need to get back over to our chest. Yoink! Karlach is great. Okay, Karlach. So let's get you a little bit of armor. That's more for that. A bit of that as well. The flinging, the hunting, the returning. Dashes, dash, gain wrath, and then get you some gloves as well. Along with a couple of, oh, nope, we don't want to throw that stuff. No, thank you. We want to take all of this. In fact, all of these items that we can throw, like all of these, pick those up. And let's get you, actually, yeah, all of this stuff as well. I think that'll be okay for now. All right, let's sort that out. Hide the helmet, of course. Let's get these just like that. And as far as gear, got a ring, which is nice. Otherwise, I think for the most part, we are pretty much set. Just giving myself a look. Okay. Now,
Wretched thing.
before I forget, let's also just go ahead and send these over to Brenna for creating some potions and whatnot later. That caravan strongbox we want to keep on us for sure. Let's see, anything else that we may want to hand over to Karlach? Nothing I can think of at the moment. Okay. So let's get out of here. was
there. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
an eventful evening. Karlak, what you got to say?
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, make sure to get you one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
So yeah, soul coins. I think we have them all at camp. For the most part. Yep, from what I can tell. Let me add that to our wares real quick. We still got to deliver Near's Head. We'll get to that. I was like, why is this Near's Head still in our inventory? But not to worry. Okay.
Find a way forward.
So before we do the forge stuff,
What a feat of engineering it is.
we're gonna come on over here. Now, I don't think we have anyone who can cast Longstrider, though. Do we?
One with the weave.
I think it was just lae'zel.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Let's look through our spells here, shall we? Just double checking. I may change up one of our spells for Terry to be Longstrider at some point.
Keeps you going.
Moving in.
Better watch my footing around here.
Okay, so real quick, let's do this. Let's do some enhanced leap on Terry. He's gonna go grab some stuff real quick. Oh, nope, why are you going that way? Come back. Jump here. Jump there. Jump there. Come up here.
By the hells, a lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
Alright, and there's this adamantine chest. Of course, we lockpick.
Should do it.
Oh, another jeez. The game heard me talking about it in the previous videos and was like, guess what? You're not getting any rolls today. Jeez. Okay. So this one's going to be a bit trickier. So, in order to save a little time, let's just pick up the whole chest. We'll just come on back. Ignore the lava. Alright. Regroup. Now, let's lockpick. Get a little bonus, a little bit of guidance. I think I should probably switch my gloves. That's another thing. Get my sleight of hand up just a touch. All right, let's lockpick. Even then, only a 22.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
We will try to fight the urge with our wisdom. Okay.
The laugh urge fades. A quiet power spreads from hand to head, then down to your feet.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh if not one step toward madness? Thou art the wonder! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
We will stow the amulet.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
That is a later on type of quest. All right, let's open this up. Let's get some gold. We'll add this to the wares, and then we've got some alchemical goodies. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can just send those back directly. Excellent. What? All right. Just making sure that's all set. This. Drop that off. All right. Now, let's come to get a boss fight. The easy way to do this is ranged weapons. So, what we want to do, since Terry has the leap capabilities, let him do some stuff here. Get the 3 of them up there, back to Terry.
Always ash and meat.
Got our mold chamber.
Should fit perfectly.
So the mold that we picked up earlier, the shield mold, as you can see here. Bip. Insert that. Most excellent. The crucible. We need to insert our mithril ore. There we go. Alright, so that's inserted. Now we just got to hit this forge lever. So
Let's see.
let's do that real quick. That's going to bring this down. So that way the lava can pool in to the forge and all that fun stuff.
The easy path.
But before
That did
we...
the trick all right. And down it goes.
And before we let the lava come in, we come back up here with Misty Step. Easy peasy. All right. See, that's the nice thing about Misty Step. That's a pretty far distance. All right, so how do we get the lava in? Well, it is this lava valve, which we're going to shoot. And here we go. All right, so there's our boss. The thing about the boss is you can only really hurt it while it is, I believe it's superheated. I forget the exact, yeah, here it is, superheated. So basically exposure to lava, and then the lava goes away, and then after a little bit he becomes not superheated and you can't really hurt him. As you can see, he becomes immune to basically everything. So we have to superheat him, then we have to damage him. Well, we're going to damage him with the little forge hammer. So first thing we want to do, get that lava back. There we go. And we're going to go turn-based mode. And Gale, we're going to bring you over this way, buddy. And you are going to cast a minor illusion right down there to draw in the attention.
Father,
But
they will die for you.
we just want to get the battle going first. There we go. Okay. Now let's pass the turns. the turns again. Basically get him to come over towards the illusion, to the platform. And then we want to hit that forge lever. Boom. And that brings up the little magma mephits. Now we could, like, shoot him again, but, you know,
I speak, they burn.
no real point in doing that. All right. Get that lava valve going again, because we want to make sure he stays superheated as much as possible. I think what we're going to do is just get some singing going for the crew, just in case those mephits make their way up here.
This is my happy place.
Karlak, you're chilling. Now he's going to walk back. Now, if we were to cast the illusion again right now, he would walk over, smash it, and walk back, and not be on the platform. So we have to lure him in a little further before we can cast it again. All right, here come the mephits. Probably should have done some shots on them. All right, Gale, why don't you just get a couple of shots going here? Shadowheart, you could stay chillin' for now.
This is gonna feel good.
Karlak, let's get you throwing. Just jump over. Now we can throw you down at the buddies. Alley-oop! Oh! No alley-oop. Well, I never. An alley-oop. There we go. Boosh. As long as Shadowheart can... Oh, someone dropped a weapon. Couldn't quite tell who it was, though. Might have been Shadowheart. Yep. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Shadowheart. Equip. Excellent. Go ahead and heal up Terry, if you don't mind.
Still on my feet.
Now, let's switch over to
Tale for the
Gale.
ages.
Let's get that illusion. Cast right. Really? There we go. It was saying cannot reach, and I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right.
Behold the dance of death.
Okay. Well, this might not be great. They can handle a little bit of damage there.
My turn.
Alright, Karlak, let's get them just taken care of. If you would, please. Failed again. Yeah, the game heard me talking that I was, you know, passing every check with ease. There we go. Good job. All right. Terry, let's get some work going. Boom. I'll shoot another shot, because why not? Okay.
Victory is assured.
Everyone chilling. Just heal up, everyone. Do we have... I can't throw it.
Let's cut the fire, baby.
Karlak, you can throw some water just to help us out. A little bit. Like the three of us here. And we just basically got a couple of rounds left. Get him over here one more time. Let's just go ahead and hit the lava just in case it decides to start drying up for any reason. Okay. Illusion. Ah, this successful investigation. Well,
Death is but a word away.
might be a few rounds then. All right, investigation failed. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and throw a bit of water right here. Help them out. Go ahead and heal up Gale. Oh, that was Terry, not Gale. Ugh. All right. Let's throw a little bit of that. All right, get over there. And let's call it a day on this boss. There we go. That's the easy way to fight it. Otherwise, you can actually go down here and on the platforms and fight it that way as well. I believe there's also an achievement for beating it without using the hammer as well. That's another one. Let's see. Now, to get the platform back up, there's a button. It's right there. I don't know if this will actually work or not. If not, we can just misty step on down there. Let's split the group. There we go. Ease peas, lemon squeeze.
Be running.
Now let's search Grim here. It's a Grim Skull helm. Heavy armor. I'm just gonna send this to camp as a just in case. And then there's also the shield. That's gonna be for Shadowheart, I believe. So if we compare. So when a melee attack misses you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns, and we get shield bash. So when a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. Get that equipped. Shadowheart. There you go. Boom. All right. So that takes care of the Underdark. Well, not yet. We got to go back to Nier real quick. Let's rest, shall we? Short rest. Let's go back to the Myconid colony. Deliver Nier's head.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Now, the interesting part will be one of the next places, not the next place, but one of them that we go to. I usually have lae'zel for it.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I've brought you Nier's head. Actually, I wonder.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Boom. So for that, we got the Envoy's Amulet, which is a Voice of the Circle amulet.
We'll be looking a lot worse if not for helping.
Same as us, I expect.
And then here are the deep gnomes that made their way. So Beldron, let's have a little chit chat.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
All right.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go
And then I
back for the others.
believe it's her we can talk to.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
No, it wasn't her. Anyway, so next step.
I don't know half of what they're saying.
Oh, we got some levels, actually. Would you look at that? Okay. We're actually going to start doing a little bit of multi-classing, but I need to run to the restroom, so give me a second. Let me do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I've got my notes on my builds over here. So we actually want to, before we do the actual level ups, I want to go back to camp real quick. So let's do that, because Shadowheart is getting a slight respec for this. So
A long way to go still.
let's get her to come chat with Withers. I see lae'zel's dead body is still following us everywhere. So what I was thinking is potentially, if things go horribly here in a little while, we may be able to resurrect lae'zel. And if she, stays friendly, cool. That can help us in an upcoming area. And if not, no harm, no foul. We just take her out again. So, where is Withers? That's the ground.
My face
Recenter the camera. Okay. I am looking for Withers. You are probably up around here somewhere. What is the deal? The camera was really wanting to go to the ground. There you are.
No harm in a little conversation.
Okay, so Shadowheart is going to get a respec, slight respec into Sorcerer.
Spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
All right, let's change class.
As thou desire.
And then we'll get our money back for her and Karlach here shortly. All right, so she will be a sorcerer. This is basically to get some extra spells, which we can upcast and all this other fun stuff as we move along. So real quick, as far as our cantrips go, we're going to look at clearing some of this out. So, like I said, I'm referring to my notes that I have for each of my builds. The Karlach Zerker build is just kind of a, well, that didn't go according to plan type build, but I'm going to actually take her from Berserker multiclass into Eldritch Knight. Not right away, though. That's going to come up in a bit. So, let's see. We can take Mage Hand. That's useful. Friends can be useful. Bone Chill as well. Firebolt, of course. So that gives us an extra. Blade Ward could come in handy. Light could come in handy. Minor Illusion can definitely come in handy, but Gale's got it. So I'm thinking, let's go Blade Ward. Now for actual spells, let's see. We want to definitely get Shield. Basically, enemy attack coming in, boom, we can just shield bubble to get that going. So we'll definitely do that. What else do I want? We could create a little ice. Magic missiles also useful. Enhanced leap. I did mention long strider, but I think I might put that on Terry, like I said. I think we'll go magic missile for now. For a subclass, this will be storm sorcery. So the cool thing about storm sorcery, you get tempestuous magic. After you cast a level 1 spell or higher, you can fly as bonus action until the end of your turn without receiving opportunity attacks. So Shadowheart can just be like, oh, surround a bunch of people, level 1 spell or higher, I'm just going to fly out of there to somewhere else. It's kind of like Misty Step-ish in a way. So that's great. Now, as far as our actual abilities go, let me pull those back up over here. Got a lot of notes on this, and I just want to make sure I'm getting the right ones. Okay. So we are going to get Constitution and Wisdom as our main ones here. So our Strength, though... Oh, let's clear. Sorry. I was like, why can't I level that? Nope, not that high. Dexterity will be right about there. Constitution, gonna go there. And our Wisdom is gonna go right there. All right. We'll leave the skill proficiencies for now. So we'll confirm that. Let's get our levels going real quick. All right, now, actually from here, we just want the 1 level in the Sorcerer. So we're gonna go over to Cleric real quick and basically redo the same stuff, essentially. So for this, let's look at our cantrips. Guidance is definite. We've already got Blade Ward. Produce Flame could be light. Like I said, that will come in handy. Guidance, though. Resistance has got potential. We'll go Sacred Flame for now. Our subclass is going to be the Life Domain. Just make sure that I didn't change anything there. Our abilities, History and Medicine, that looks good. And as far as our spells go, bear with me a second while I come back here. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to actually get some of the usual stuff. Protection from evil good, Shield of Faith, can be useful, and Command as well. That looks good. Let's accept that. Alright, level 2. Apologies, doing more scrolling. Alright, we are looking for protection and inflict wounds. I'll get Sanctuary as a pull the lever, make sure that someone can't be targeted. So accept that. And for Cleric level 3. Alright, so let's look here. We got our spiritual weapon, yes. Otherwise, there's Hold Person, which could come in handy for sure. I think I'll replace Shield of Faith with Hold Person. Warding Bond can be handy as well. That heal all allies you can see is also a good one. Early on, anyway. 5 to 19 healing isn't much later. Oh yeah, that's only outside of combat, so never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. I don't think I'm going to need Sanctuary right now, actually, so I'm going to switch that over to Warding Bond. We'll accept that. Alright, so for our cantrips, I'm actually just going to choose light. Because Thaumaturgy, you know, advantage on intimidation and performance checks. There's some of those, but I don't think there's enough to justify it. Light will be very handy in Act 2, for sure. Actually, you know what? There's a potential for intimidation and performance checks coming up, so we will go Thaumaturgy. For feat ability improvement, we are going to go with our Wisdom. All right, back to level 5. Now for our spells that we want our Glyph of Warding, for sure. Mass Healing Word. I mean, it's great because you get a large area of healing, but it's only 5 to 8 healing. It's not quite enough. Daylight, though, is actually really good for Act 2. Energy, remove Curse, which can come in handy as well. I'll keep Silence for now. Could animate the dead for a bit. Speak with the dead, we can already do that, so I'm going to leave that as well. Okay. Shadowheart takes the longest. Now, for Terry, here's where we multi-class from Ranger into our Rogue. Here's our abilities. We definitely want Sleight of Hand to get that extra little boost. Stealth has got it. We got +9s to those. Now for Acrobatics, Investigation, Insight, Perception, Intimidation, Performance, Persuasion. I would like to get a little extra on our Persuasion, since we tend to talk a bit more. And Acrobatics, resist being shoved. I don't think it's going to help us all that much, if I'm being honest. Here in a little bit, we're going to get shoved off a cliff. Just you watch. Okay, so that is it for Terry. Now for Karlach, that's just going to go into our fighter class for the multi-class. Fighting style, defense, so gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor, which is pretty nice. Or let's see, I can't remember if archery. No, I don't think ranged weapons and throwing weapons actually count. But defense, basically extra armor, you know, a little extra protection, pretty straightforward. Soon to be Eldritch Knight, like I was talking about. Now for Gale, there's not a lot to do here, but we are getting Fireball. Love to see it. And we are going to replace our old trusty magic missile with, is it this one? No, which one? Is this one? Counterspell, sorry. I was like, which one of the sparklies? So yeah, Counterspell. Someone tries to cast a spell, you can say, you didn't use the magic word. So we'll confirm, accept, All right, level 6, ladies and jelly spoons. Look at Shadowheart's spell catalog that she has available. Ridiculous.
Intestines throb.
Now we've got sneak attack
Whispers.
that we can do. An actual sneak attack, which is nice. And then you compile that on with our other dread ambushers and all that other fun stuff. As far as lifted powers go,
At least things have stayed interesting.
let's see. I'm gonna go Luck of the Far Realms. And myself and Gale. Displace, repulsor. There's one of these outside ones that's locked for black hole, which basically you just a group of people into there, fireball into that. Ugh. Let's go. All right, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, so
quiet.
Next up, we want to go back to the Goblin Camp. Not Goblin Camp. To be more specific, the Blighted Village before the Goblin Camp.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Okay.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Indeed. So there's a
Nothing
well.
in my recollection, anyway.
There's a well right here.
Let's see what this does.
We're going to utilize that.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Well, let's peer into the well. I'll add some guidance, because why not? It's fine. Not worried.
Dry stones line the wall, but the darkness below is impenetrable.
Throw a coin.
The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
Well, let's climb the down the bucket rope.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
Indeed they do. Let me get my coin back. Alright, so in here
Moving ahead
is, if you recall, we picked up, here it is, the Necromancy of Thay. And the mouth looks like it holds something like it's a socketed jewel kind of thing. Well, that jewel is down here, but it's guarded by a lot of spiders. So that's what we want to get past, is all the spiders. And namely, get kind of over in this area, fight our spiders, get down there a little bit. That's the plan. So, where is my... Actually, we need to come over here, because I believe we got to do a little fighting this way first. I know there's a little bit of loot back this way. We can go check that out. There's a little something. Not a lot. Journals. There's a chest.
Open up.
And there are the spider step boots. Immune to being enwebbed, your movement speed is not affected by web surfaces, so similar to our disintegrating Nightwalker boots, but not as good, really. So these we'll just send them to camp for now. Pick that up, that. This little diagram. Ritual of some kind. 2 figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them: transcendence. Intrigue. And then lots of scrolls. Gale, I'm sure you will like that, as Karlak's dancing. Now, this is where the action is, but it's not where we are going to take part of said action. We're going to come up here There's some spiders below us. Along with ettercaps. Just real quick. We're not going to use Luck of the Far Realm, so basically, for this, we can change it to a critical hit. I'm not worried about that in this case. Alright, that takes care of that. Sneak attack. Nope, can't do that. That's okay. We'll just take him out. I said we'll just take him out. There we go. Now we're invisible. And I'm going to use that to our advantage, but I'm not going to get on this web because of the vibrations that get carried and attract all of the spiders. Alright, Gale, you can just chill for now, I'm thinking. Let's see if we can charm, though. Also, I haven't saved in a little bit. I know there's been some auto saves, but an actual, you know, real save. So let's do that real quick. Terry. All right, Karlach, we're going to save your rage and all that other stuff for a little bit. So for the actual real fight that's coming up.
This'll help.
How are you? And another. Oh.
Can't give up. Not now.
And Shadowheart. Not a lot we need you to do here currently. Just chill. All right, Terry. That's where that sneak attack comes in. Just staying invisible. Now, I don't know. I was hoping we could stay up there, but let's see.
A fine day for murder.
Let's see how this goes. Nope. Oh, it didn't give us our second attack. That's weird. All right, we'll just climb back up. Nothing to do for right now. Everyone's saving their webs. All right, let's just get a throw.
Easy.
Boom. Right, now, we just need to keep it cool with the webbing.
Swift as my
just want to get down here. Alright, they all saved their web checks, which is good. We're going to come over here and pick up some goods, potentially. Dead goblin child.
What's in here?
There we go. Alright, who needs a larger, the greater healing potion? Gale does, so you go there. Take that. Thank you. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of party splitting.
I'd love to, thanks.
Indeed. So, Karlach, if you'll just take that out for a second.
Saddle up.
You're going to come on over here. Everyone's going to hide for a second while Terry...
Everything is clear. How much further can I go?
You're going to come on up this way. We're going to see if we can get this a little bit easier, or if it's going to be the difficult fight, potentially.
All right, time to skulk about.
All right, so now we're sneaky
Don't
sneaks.
waste a step.
Now what we're sneaking for... Actually, I went the long way around. I could have just come through here. That's fine. What we're sneaking for, if we can come over here to... get this going. Now let me get my Gloves of Archery re-equipped. Phase Spider Matriarch. In other words, the Big Mama. What I'd like to do is to... These little egg clusters is get them essentially kaput, because once this fight starts, they hatch and they all come swarming over. That's the idea. I believe acid is the way to go here, if I remember correctly.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And we want to stay hidden, of course. Now there's, I believe, another batch right there and another batch right here. And we can also throw acid vials as well, if we can potentially get the path to not be interrupted. So let's see if we can walk over here, sneaky-like, throw.
Should get started.
Okay, go back to being sneaky. And for this final one, I'm just going to shoot an arrow for it. But let's keep it cool. Okay. Shoot. Oh, is that too far? Eh. Alright, can we get a little bit closer? Actually, I could have just done this. I was wondering if we could throw it. I don't think so. I know something we can do to make this a little easier, though. Since we can't quite reach it. Shoot the spider web. Nope, we don't want to do that. We want to sneak.
Their business. I'll be fine.
Oh, well. Oh, hells indeed. All right, let's dash.
Need to find a way forward.
There's an autosave coming our way. All right, so we're gonna do that. Do a bit of dashing. And we're also going to Misty Step. Ah, never mind. Just leave that be for right now. Yeah, she went back to open up the eggs there, so we only have that many of those spiderlings to deal with. So that's nice. See if we can charm. Alright, that phase spider is off somewhere. Gotta basically wait for the group. Okay, first thing. We're gonna use this as a chance to get a little bit of spikes going. Then come on over here. So that way they either have to phase across, in which case they're right there. They have to go through this and around, or they have to come all the way down here and all the way. Basically try to get as much inconvenience for the enemy as we can. See, to get at that, they went down there. Let's try a charm. Saved it. It's fine. Just missing everything. You love to see it. All right. Let's get a bit of this going. Bit of this going. Right now we're just doing this solo, if need be. We've got the crew here. That's a critical miss. Oh, we charmed the mama. Oh, now Shadowheart Karlach is in the fight. So you know what? Let's get a frenzy going a little bit. Let's get an enraged throw. I was hoping we could throw our weapon that way. Oh, that's still the bonus action. That's right. Never mind. Throw this.
That's it.
Oof. That was a very good amount of damage there. Another good amount. Actually, I kind of want to get Gale involved. Just so we can do the fireball. It's only a 50% chance. Which is a shame, but you know what? Let's throw it.
Lesson is death.
Let's see. Gain resistance to that damage type. Doesn't do fire damage, so... Boom! Alright. And that's it for you. I don't think we could sneak attack. We don't have the advantage in that case. That's fine. So, real quick.
I have to survive this.
To help with that, we're just going to get Bless going. Now, Terry. 64. Okay. Let's see, do we? Yeah, we still don't have the advantage, that's fine. Boom. Okay, chilling. Now, Shadowheart... Karlach, sorry. I don't think we can throw all the way... no, well, we'd have to go all the way down to the ground and poison and stuff, so we're going to end your rage for now. Spiderlings are a bit stuck, so I've got an idea. Let's stop concentrating on this. Let's dash.
One day I'll catch a break. Creator, destroyer.
Just let them chill. Let's see if we can dash again.
With haste.
Basically, I want to see if we can get them to just drop down.
I don't fancy their chances.
Oh, now they're phasing. Well, that's fine. That gives us a chance. We'll just look at the far realms it. And let's shoot a little fire their way. Killing spree. Let's see. Kill 5 enemies in a single round. There we go.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Most excellent. All right. Let's regroup. Spiderlings, I don't think will have anything. Yeah. Then we'll come on down here. Had a little burp, sorry. Excuse me. Let's see what the matriarch has. So there's the Poisoner's Robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage. You know, kind of specific to a certain type build, but it's not us. Now, here is our Dark Amethyst that we'll be utilizing.
Something ominous about such depths. Wonder how deep it goes.
Well, after you.
Boom. So for that ancient tome, we've got the 2 components. We're just gonna wait for a little bit before we go and open that. And now the next thing that we want to do is to go back to the Riverside Tea House.
Something bit me.
And before we...
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
So
Give
before...
me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Before we proceed onward into the tea house, we're going to go get Astarion for a little bit of dialogue that's coming up here. Switch him back out, just kind of advance his story a little bit. And then we're going into the tea house for all that fun stuff that's up ahead. But we'll save that for next time, and I'm going to get out of here. But before I do, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.